Hello everyone and welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Well, there's a diversion in my street today and that's what we're going to talk about because I've just reached a sign on the pavement. In American English they call that sidewalk, and it says footpath ahead closed. Well, I'm still walking on it, but I think farther up there is some kind of barrier, and there's many signs which say diversion. Okay, so let me just describe what I'm seeing. Well, you know, when you go to a rock concert, you have these barriers. They're like artificial plastic fences. They're not particularly high, but they're there just sometimes to guide the people in or out. So there's many of those here which are green, and they're surrounding some holes which have been dug in the ground. There's a green truck, and it has on it one of those hanging claws. You know what a claw is? It's like a hand that can pick things up. You know, if you go to a kid's amusement arcade, you put £1 in and you can guide one of those claws to try to pick up a cuddly toy or an iPhone sometimes. Of course, they never work and we never win. There's a man with a pneumatic drill you can hear in the background there. There's also someone else with some kind of compressor which is pushing the concrete into the ground. Okay, so I'm looking across the road at all these fences. I'm now walking into a diversion, so there's green fences which are telling me where I should go. So it's kind of like leading me on a little pathway on part of the pavements, and I can see that they've dug up another part. The truck with the claw on the top is green, and the people look like they should still be in school. There's also a little digger. It's like a standalone machine. It doesn't have wheels. It has tracks. It's like a bit of rubber that drives over the pavements. I'm sure you know what I mean. It's not wheels exactly. It's like a little bit of material that covers both wheels that are joined, and there's a digger attached to the front. If you think of an artificial machine or even a tank, it has something similar. They don't have wheels exactly. They have tracks which are joined up. It's like pieces of rubber or some material. The bus stop is sealed off, so no buses today on this particular part of the road. And that's it really. That's the diversion. It looks to me like it's for some kind of cable TV. They're always digging up the roads here for cable TV. There's people looking a bit puzzled because this is kind of like a local place. So people tend to be curious as to what's happening in the neighborhood. Personally, I really don't care. There could be a circus there and I probably wouldn't care. But some people take it very seriously. It says here PMK Civil Engineering apologize for the work they're doing on behalf of one of the energy companies. So looks like there's a reason being given now. And I've just turned the corner and I'm now on a very busy road going to the shopping arcade to buy more food for my little cat. He gets through the food and very quickly he gets through it. So now on one hand I'm looking at Starbucks and a gym. It's a very strange gym, that, because they have many machines inside, but they don't have any areas for washing, which is why it's so cheap. I find that a little bit disturbing. Not that I'll be inside it anyway. And then on the other side, there's a row of shops. And ahead of me, I'm seeing mountains and many, many churches, many of which are closed now, I think, converted to pubs. But the steeples are still there, the buildings are still there. There are art centres, theatres, pubs. And there's an observatory. I can see the dome in the background, very Romanesque. People are whizzing past me with food orders. So I'm guessing some people must be ordering food at this time of the morning, which is perhaps a little bit early. That's another one over there. You know, they're food order delivery men because they're carrying large orange bags with websites for ordering food. Let's see what else I'm looking at. Yeah, I mean, this is a very modern American-style mall place in the middle of nowhere. So there's not a lot of room to actually walk around here. It's really a place that you drive to. So it has a massive car park and a very small pathway for people like me to walk on. Of course, I don't like that, but that's just the way life is now. I never learned to drive. I never really saw the point of it. It didn't really help me. I've always lived in cities, so I never saw the need to have a car unless I wanted to sit in a traffic jam, of course. Yeah, and that's it. So I'm just about to find more food for the cat and buy some oral hygiene products for my cough, which is still a little bit there, but on the whole, everything is fine. And, oh yeah, I got a letter this morning to say my next vaccine for COVID takes place on the 3rd of September. So that's a date from my diary. And that's it, yes. So I'll close here. And I'm just stepping into this shop. And I'll just describe it quickly before I finish. So basically, it's one of these shops that sells everything. You know, I'm seeing the signs that say stationery, arts and crafts, toys, outdoor leisure, selling lots of pots and pans. So here I am at the cat food aisle. I'm pleased about that. It's very big, so there's loads of things to see and do here, but they don't sell food, so you won't hear me saying delicious in here. Yeah, this particular shop is called The Range. It's a range of things. Okay, so I'll go and pick up the cat food. That's it. Catch you all soon. See you. Bye.